Hey there, buddy, Paller here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. So, in the last episode, we did the two belfries, we killed the belfry gargoyles, and we set ourselves up ready to pretty much head down to Sinner's Rise. We also released Strayed from his petrification and did some looking around. There were no weapons I felt like buying at that point. Now, since then, I've been doing a little bit of playing off camera. Mainly the Dark Souls 2 multiplayer servers were down the other night, and I really didn't feel like playing another character. So I took this guy and I did a bunch of farming of the Luna. So that was the one with the first one we cleared through. The first belfry we went through. This one, right here. The one out in the Iron Keep. I farmed up those 5 little gnomes as many times as I could. I was farming for the, right here, flame swathe. So, we bought one of these flame swathes from Strayed. The other 2 I got from the drops in there. I was wearing the gear you see here, mainly the gloves, the Jester's gloves to give me loot drops. Whoops, don't want to take them off. And the gold serpent ring. I also used several coins, which are... looks like we're out of them. The old coins, which did drop off of them. So basically, we'd done it once on camera, and then I went ahead and I killed them 11 more times. They are no longer spawning. So that area would need a bonfire aesthetic, but we do now have 3 uses of flame swathe. We're not going to use that right now, but coming up in a few episodes we will want flame swathe. Let's also run up here. Did we end up, we did buy all those. Did we fully upgrade our pyromancy flame? It's as high as it'll go for right now, so it's at +5. Okay, good. And you can also see now we have 122,000 souls that we can spend on a few things. So let's take a look around here. For those of you that are going to be playing ahead of me, your objective for today is going to be the Sinner's Rise. If we go out to the Sinner's Rise and you go work your way, it goes down, there's an elevator down, and at the end of the area is a boss. That is today's objective, so that's where you want to head. I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning up here before we go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up the ladder miniature. We're going to need this for later on in the game. I'm not going to go into why until then. We're also going to set up these ladders. Now, these ladders are not necessary, as we could buy the ring to allow us to drop, and we may end up doing that. But setting these 2 up, the 3,500 and the 12,000, is helpful. So basically there's 3 ways down this hole. Either buy one of these ladders, either the 3,500 or the 12,000 one, or you buy the ring over here from the cat. From, what's her name? I forget her name.
You do have the time.
Shalquar, that's right. Or we can buy the ring from here. And actually, we're going to do some other shopping. Let's take the ring. We're also going to take the Ring of Whispers. We don't need any of that stuff. That's good there. And
Satisfied?
let's come back here, and we're actually going to set up the most expensive ladder. So these ladders go to 3 different depths. The more expensive the ladder, the further down it goes. We're going to set up just the most expensive one, as the boots make it easy enough to get to the other one. Yeah, we're cutting the video. There we go. We have a ladder here now that we can take down. Okay, let's come in here.
You need armor?
Let's see, anything we want to get. We do want to get the Smelter Demon set eventually. If we look here, 30 for fire resist, 66, 39, and 39. We'll compare this. I just want to double check that against the, brain farts, the Alva Knight set. That's all he's got. Not the Alva Knight, but oh, darn it.
Are you sure?
This episode is going to be pure win. Compare that against these guys, the Alone Knights. So this has 19 fire resist, which our Joker head actually has more than that. Let's see, this has 45. 21, yeah. We're gonna want the Smelter Demon set. I'm gonna wait though. I want to do some leveling. I want to get some more stamina so we can do more than 2 heavy swings. Let's do one last check, and maybe put a few more levels into our Claymore. Reinforced weapon. Whoops. Ah! Claymore +6. There's that. There's +7. So if we get one more chunk, we can go to +8. That'll be good. She should have some chunks for sale.
Speak.
Buy item. No! She doesn't have chunks yet. Alright, well, that's all we got there. Alright.
Bearer, seek.
Yep, we got it. Seek souls. All over it. We've got plenty of souls. Alright, endurance. Bring that up to 15. What next? Strength? Faith? Maybe attune now? We're pretty good with attune. Let's do that. There we go. 23, 23. We'll try to keep that balanced. There we are. Now, how are we doing on it? Can we get 3 of these off? Yeah, there we go. That'll help. Alright. Now off we go to Sinner's Rise. And we're gonna get shot at by arrows. I did my review already on this game. And I talked about how sometimes it seems like they wanted to prove that they could make a tough game. This here is just a total dick move. Oh yeah. Now, we're going to save most of our lightnings for as far down as we can. Did we get this item here? Yeah, we did. There is an item there normally. I thought I might have forgotten it. We're going to try to save as many of them as we can, but we do have the herbs if need be. So we're going to be fighting the last sinner or the lost sinner? Lost sinner. Hey. I think it's lost. And she can be a problem, but she's also... If you prep the room correctly, she's not too bad. And I'll show you what I mean by prep the room. Really? You guys are still getting arrows off? Alright, there's that, and that. Pop a life gem. And down we go. And we're actually going to hop off a little bit before. You can see there's an item there. Just before we get to the very bottom, we're going to hop off. Oh, I forgot an item up top, too. I'm gonna go. Whee! Boom. Whoops. Ah, well. We did forget an item at the top. That summon sign is for Lucatiel. We will be summoning her momentarily. We're going to hold off just a little bit. There's 3 pretty strong guys down here we want to clear out first, as I don't want her getting her face eaten off. Then we will summon her. Okay. Should be an item right there. I forgot to grab. Yeah, human effigy. Good. Very good. Down we go. So, the Lost Sinner is in a large, very, very large jail cell when you approach her. And for the most part, the room, she initially puts out all the lights. And the room gets very dark, and what happens, the real problem with her is... Oh, there he is. First guy's on the left. These guys, they hit like a truck. So, we're going to wear them down a little bit. So we don't want to straight up... Come on. Okay, that'll work. What was I saying? So the Lost Sinner, she's in a room, she puts out all the lights, and the big issue is she jumps around a lot. And she'll cause you to lose targeting on her. And it can be a real problem, as she'll come jumping in and your shield will be off the wrong way and everything. You can see there, that hurt a little bit. However, there is... Ooh, malformed skull. There is a way to light the room up, and that is what we will do before we go in. Basically, you can put in you can light up a lantern system that will illuminate the room even though she puts out certain lights. So you can counter her biggest strength. Okay, now somewhere along this wall, I think is it on this wall? Right there. Right here is a panel that'll break apart, and out here we can get some stuff. Northern Band, and some soul item. The Northern Band, if I remember, is it this? No, that's Southern Ritual Band. Right there. Increases spell uses but reduces HP. So if we equip that, we could get more lightning uses and everything. Alright. Over here. Some light bone dust. Good. And now we're going to summon Lucatiel. Okay, for the most part we now have a relative clear run on the boss, except there's about 5 of those explosive hollow dudes. Right here's one. And they're all in this water, which makes them a little hard to target. There's also items all over the place that we kind of want to loot before we head out there. We can pick these ones off up here. The problem is there's, I think, 3 more down below us. And they're the ones that can be a little bit of a problem. Look out, Lucatiel. You can hear one of them right now. Maybe you can hear one of them right now. I can. It's funny how much more I hear. I have a pretty good speaker system, but even then, what you hear when you're actually wearing headphones, good headphones, compared to speakers, it's pretty amazing. I wonder if I should try... Yeah. Never mind. So that was the key that we got from just past the gargoyles. After we killed the gargoyles, we went down in and killed that red phantom, and then there was a key on an item. So that key opened that up. It's also going to open up a few more items down this way as we go. Now we want Lucatiel to kind of watch our back. We're going to go this way. Here comes one, and there's another one, and we might get hit from behind. Nope. Okay. I'm just looking around for any items we can get. There's a body. Nope, nothing on there. The claymore is nice in here as it has a relatively wide swing, so as long as you're facing in the general direction of the guy, you'll be able to hit him. Alright. Silver Proud Knight, Pharaoh's Lockstorm. Okay. So, here's how we get through. You can see many people died. And we're going to come up here. Now, before we go running across there, we are going to use right here, a flame butterfly. And we are going to light this brazier. Just so if we do die, we have that right there. Now we're going to keep our torch, and we're going to come over here, and instead of going straight ahead in onto the boss, we're going to go up here first. And again, this is going to use the key that we got after the gargoyles. And in here, we can light this pitch. And this is going to light up her chamber. I think there's an item down here, isn't there? Yep. Got one. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. If you don't have the Bastille key, you just gotta fight her in the dark. She is beatable in the dark. It's just a pain in the butt. You have to really keep your head on a swivel as she's jumping around, as if she's more than about 10 feet away from you, you cannot target her. There we go. Alright, do we want anything else? Let's pop one of these. There we go, we're back to 22. And we're close enough to full health. We should be good to go. Alright, Lucatiel, let's go. And as you can see, she puts out the lights. But, since we lit up the upper room, we have lights. Now, very heavy longsword that she can swing around quite quick. The key to this whole fight, if you don't have Lucatiel, is just save your stamina and circle her. It's really not that bad. You definitely want a 100% block shield. If you don't, things can get a little hairy. And you don't want to run yourself low on stamina. Now that Lucatiel has her, though, we're going to just go ahead and we are going to light her up. We do want Lucatiel to live through this for Lucatiel's story. Whoop. If Lucatiel gets in trouble, we will try and take some of the heat. Lucatiel will occasionally... Holy crap, what was that nonsense? Lucatiel, use an Estus Flask, dummy. Really? Oh, come on! Yeah. There's the Lost Center. Since they have buffed Lucatiel, that fight is a lot easier. I will do that fight without Lucatiel on my Dex build, and I will show you how to take her on. It's a lot like fighting the Dragon Rider, just she's a lot more aggressive. So you just want to stay close to her, circle her one way, try to keep your stamina up, and when you do have a window, only do 1 or 2 swings, and then go back to circling again. Now, I keep calling her a she because she is a she. When we buy her armor, it'll identify her as a her. Also, let me open this up. So something we haven't really gone into, and I haven't really dove into any of the lore in this walkthrough yet. Fragrant Branch of Yore, Elizabeth Mushroom. One of the things that we have not gone into in this walkthrough is the lore. And for good reasons, as I'm no expert on the lore and everything, but what you can actually see happening here, let's go ahead and light this and hearth out of here. We're going to go to Strayed. So, the 4 primary bosses that we need to kill here. So, the Lost Sinner, the Iron King, the dude down in the gutter, and, what is the 4th one? I can't think of off the top of my head. Crap, what is the 4th one? The Duke's Dear Freya. These are the 4 primal bosses that we need to kill, right? All 4 of them, if you kill back and you kill them with a Bonfire Ascetic or New Game Plus, they drop additional items. They drop additional souls. We're going to his straight cell. There we go. So, the Iron King drops the soul of Lord Gwyn. Duke's Dear Freya drops the soul of Seath the Scaleless. And the one we just killed, the Lost Sinner, drops the soul from the Witch of Izalith. And that's how we know, another reason how we know it's a she. Really, that hit me? This is another complete dick move by the creators of the game. This whole bonfire, and then if you're not careful and you hit Strayed with your sword, it's a mess. Alright, you're not coming? Good, fine. And there should be one more right here. So, basically, what we can find out is that little insect that crawled into her face in there looks to be the insect that was controlling whatchamacallit in Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Whoops, trade. Now he may have a weapon we actually want. Where is it? Where is it? He should have the sword from the last sinner. Or lost sinner. Let's smith his blade. We did get her soul, right? Yeah. Come on. Get out of there. Where's our inventory? Yeah, the lost sinner soul. Is this Ornifex that gives us this weapon? That would be annoying. Is it Ornifex? Let's see. Smelter Sword, Dragon Handlers, Ring Halberd, Barbed Club, Giant Stone Axe, yeah, Soul Pursuer, Dragon Rider, Flexible Sentry, Dragon Rider, Covetous, Mitha, Soul of the Pursuer, Belfry Gargoyles, Flexible Sentry. Yeah. Alright. Well, my bad. We need to go to, get Ornifex. Okay. 8 minutes. I know what we're going to do next. We're going to run this episode a little long again. We are going to take care of out here and this one. We're going to take care of the chariot. So, what was I rambling on about? Basically, the four of the four grand bosses from Dark Souls 1, their souls are matched up with 4 bosses in this game. And that is how, the other way, we know that the Lost Sinner, is actually a she and not a he. Alright, so we are headed over there now. We're going to try to knock this out here today. Whoops. Before we run out of time. And basically, this is a little dead-end area for nothing more than unlocking the Blood Covenant, which is the PvP Covenant. Whew, look at that damage. Oh, he went down like a sack of potatoes. So basically, we're going to come up around and we're going to cross that bridge there. We're going to have to fight some tougher enemies. Then there's going to be the Chariot boss, and then the Covenant, and that's basically it. Come here. Come on. Oh! And we're in trouble already. I hate these guys. No! We're in trouble. We're in trouble. That's this. Oh, come on. Off to a real good start here. Come on. Alright. Now, as we move up through this area, we have to fight quite a few of those little bit stronger guys with the catch poles. There's actually a few of them with whips also that we're going to come across. However, if we take it slow, we can normally fight just one of them at a time. That first one always aggroes as soon as you get those 2 hollows on the other side of the bridge. Now, as we come up here, we're going to get up to this area. We're going to kind of stop here, and one of those should hop down and come engage us. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's always 3. There we go. Just watch their bleed build up and be very cautious of their they have a grab move with that pole, and it is bad. This is a guy with a whip, obviously. Got a little greedy there. Alright. Now there's several of them out here. You can see there's one there in my crosshairs. There's another one a little bit closer, right there on the edge. It's a little hard to see. And then there's another one kind of right over there, too. We still have 3 more ahead of us, I believe. Another whip guy. Come on, buddy. Come on. At this point in the game, these guys aren't all that tough as long as we don't get overwhelmed by them. If we ended up fighting 2 or 3 at a time, things could be a little bit of a problem. Or like we did before, where he kind of caught us on a bad spot. But we have enough damage to really put them down. Alright, and I think there's one more, but we can move up, and this one will fight where we fight. Is that it? I guess that's it. Alright. Be a little cautious as you move across the bridge, as there's holes in it, and you can fall to your death. We also want to be cautious when we get to the far side, as there's a red phantom with a large greatsword, and he is pretty dangerous. As you can see right there. We're not going to play with him, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just chuck some lightning at him. There we go. Okay! Before we go in, we want to get over there and get that. That is... I forget what it is. I think it's a bonfire aesthetic. Sublime bone dust. Almost as good. Well, probably better, actually. Okay. This boss, I'm not going to even bother trying to describe. You just got to see it to understand it. Alright, the Huntsman Chariot. He's going to continue to run around. What we got to do is we got to move along this way, staying in these little alcoves until we can close the gate. And as we go through here, we got a bunch of skeletons. And we want to find, there's 3, here's the first one, 3 Necros we want to kill. This actually would have been a good boss to bring, Flame Swathe in with. I'm going to stop here. That hit me? How the... I've never had that hit me there. We were in that cove. There must be a little glitch there. Ah, well that's annoying. Okay, so there's 3 Necros in that area. Sometimes one of them will actually get killed by the chariot as it goes by and everything, so you might only actually see 2. If you get real lucky, you might only see 1 Necro if it gets killed along the way. But basically, you work your way along the zone. Whoa! You work your way along it like I did until you get to the end. Actually, let's go get Flame Swathe. We're right here. We might as well pick it up. But you work your way along the wall, staying in the little cuppies as it comes by, and then you kill the Necros. And once the Necros are dead, then you can go ahead and close the gates. The skeletons will stop respawning, and then the boss himself is pretty easy after that. And we'll take... Actually, what we'll do... We'll take 2 Flame Swathes, 2 Lightnings. Okay, that'll work. And then come in here, we're going to equip our Pyromancy Flame. There we go. Alright, now we're good to go. I'm not really sure why he was hitting me in that little alcove. I've never had that, but I don't know if I've ever been in that alcove. I figure all the alcoves would be safe. Makes me just wonder if there was a little bit of a telemetry bug there. For some reason, this guy doesn't like when you kill his butterfly. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Now, luckily, the red guy will be dead. The red phantom will not come back. I'm gonna try and pick these both off real quick here. Really? You didn't die? Oh, God. So much stamina. Okay. Oh, I gotta remember to burn the, whatchamacallit too. The bone dust. Get our Estus Flask up. I think we have 2 of them at this point, actually. I think we can go all the way up to Estus Flask plus 4. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I'm in a hurry now. Ooh, is that their catch? Nope, cracked red eye orb. I was hoping that was the catch pole. I've never actually had it drop. I'd like to try and use it. Okay. Let's see. So, the one other thing I'll tell you about the chariot. Once you get to the end and you actually close the gate, you do have to fight the horses. The 2 horses will still be alive. They're pretty easy. They will occasionally do a little bit of black magic in front of them, or I guess hexes is the terminology now. But it's fairly easy. You just want to stay on to the side of them, circle them, and yeah, they'll go down pretty quick. Alright. Just don't fall. That's all I need then. Fall off the bridge. That'd be pretty hilarious. I probably should have just ran by all those guys and saved me a few seconds. Since the Red Phantom's not here, I could have just ran right in here. Alright. I'm gonna pull out Flame Swave. We're gonna try to stay to the inside this time. Where is he? Right there. Alright. Ha ha ha! Where's the next one? Should be... Uh-oh. We're on the wrong side! Okay, we're okay. No! And here's the lever. Okay. Get it. We're gonna get Estus Flask up. Here comes the horse. I think there's a skeleton behind me. Uh-oh. Out of stamina. Ah, that was not good. Trying to take him on in melee, just for fun. And watch me die. There we go. Alright, well, that did not go as well as I had hoped. We almost got caught up there again. But that is the Huntsman's Chariot. Now, there are quite a few items around here we can run around and pick up. They just got to circle around the area. Now, there is another way to fight and kill him. Basically, what you can do, if you don't want to do the whole gate thing and everything, you can slowly work your way around and kill off the 2 Necros, and then with ranged attacks, or like the holy hand grenades, or just about anything ranged, you can slowly damage down the Chariot. And when the Chariot gets down to about 10%, when the horse tries to make the jump there, you might have seen there was a gap in the path right here. So when they go to make this jump, the Chariot breaks, and you end up with the horses just kind of hanging on the other side. Then you can just walk up and stab them in the face, and they fall and die. So there is 2 ways of killing this boss. I tend to find that the second way is actually harder, as you end up kind of just standing in one area for 5 minutes throwing grenades at the thing. But, yeah, if you want to try something different. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish up this episode. We're just going to run back up here, and up this path there is going to be a bonfire and a midget, or a kid, or something. Right here. This is the Covenant of Blood.
What is it? Oh, you trot along home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you. What is it? Oh, you trot along home. This place won't be
Why won't he talk to me?
What is it? Oh.
I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure why he won't talk to me. Normally you can join the Covenant of Blood there. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'll double check that for you. There's one last hidden item over here. Cracked red eye orb right there. So, an invasion item if you want it. Okay, I think
What is it?
that's it. Huh. I don't know why that is. Oh well. Anyway, so now we are basically done with 2 entire wings of the game. We're coming around, we got a little bit left to do, but we're approaching the midway point. Till then though, we're going to call an episode. This has been Paler. Thanks for watching.